I am the captain now. I don't know if you guys can tell.
Dimmy, are you turning it off or you turn the camera on? Wow.
Turning it off.
Yeah.
I get it. Dedicate to the bit, dude.
I mean, he's on the shot like all the time.
Yeah,
Because
but
he's
he doesn't get his own camera though, and I'm with it.
Anyway,
Overly
Towson.
Rosedale.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so Towson, Parkville. Then Perry Hall is kind of like north of. It's in between Overly and Parkville, but like north.
Wait, before you do that, you need to come up with whatever, I forget what that's called.
An acronym.
All Kings play on fine green sheets.
Oh, mnemonic device.
Mnemonic device. For that.
All Kings play on new green sheets.
Fine green sheets.
What is that?
Animalia, or no, it's something phylum.
All Kings play on. It's Kingdom.
Kingdom phylum. On
class. No. Kingdom, phylum.
It's an N. It's an N.
Kings play on fine green sheets.
Order.
Fine family, green genus, sheet species.
Did you say class yet?
I think both of you said
Kingdom,
class.
phylum, order, class, family, genus, species, subspecies.
What is this? Is this a religious thing?
Yeah. It's the Holy Trinity.
Yeah. It's more than 3.
It's the holy septinity.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Is that for the? Oh no, that's an animal thing.
It's for classification of biological organisms.
So we'd be in the human.
We are Animalia. We're animals.
Okay.
And then we're.
But aren't we mammals?
Then
or is
we're-
that different?
yeah.
Then we're chordata
It would
because we're
be-
vertebrates,
It would be Kings play chess on fine green sheets. So yeah, C.
which isn't true.
Yeah, Kings,
not true.
Kings play chess on like a golden board.
Yeah. I don't
Or
think
they do it with
There's
humans.
also Kings play cards on fat green stools.
Yeah.
That's better. That's a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, you got Essex, Middle River, Bowley's Quarters, Dundalk, Sparrows Point, and then you get to the Key Bridge.
Right.
And then you cross over
Curtis
the Patapsco
Bay.
River, and then you wind up in Bizarro, Dundalk, a.k.a. Glen Burnie.
But you go through Curtis Bay first.
Yeah, Curtis Bay is on the.
And if you want to be
Brooklyn.
technical,
Right.
it'd be Curtis Bay, and then Brooklyn and Glen Burnie would be like the White Marsh of the South.
And then you got Pasadena,
Which is like
which
the
is
Perry
the
Hall.
Middle River.
Oh, yeah.
Pasadena is the Middle River of the South.
Yeah, anybody outside of the Baltimore metropolitan area is definitely gonna get that.
And then you end up in what I consider the worst region of Baltimore, which is the Arbutus, Lansdowne area. I don't like that area very much.
Just because it's
depressing
not,
to me.
it's
Why
not
is it
pretty.
depressing?
It just sucks. I feel like once you get to like the UMBC area, I think it sucks.
My wife's family lives in Halethorpe.
Yeah, now you're just disgracing Sig's wife's family.
I don't have a problem with Halethorpe.
Oh, he said Arbutus, Lansdowne. He didn't say
Arbutus
Halethorpe.
might as well be Halethorpe, dude.
Halethorpe or Arbutus. That's where that one place was where we go to Dave Chauffeur's shows. Trap.
That's the longest. That's the longest that we've gone.
Trap.
Yeah.
What was it called? What's that shit called? You know that the venue in Arbutus? It's like a music venue. It's got a bar in the front, and then they got the back.
Or it was like
Fish
Fish
Cantina.
Fish Cantina.
Yeah.
Fish
Were you about to call
Oh
it
my
Fish
god, that
Tits?
place was terrible, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Jeez, I remember specifically being in one where like there was like a group in the bar area that was like heckling us from the bar but couldn't hear us.
Because they're in a different room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they were like, I can't hear you. Like we just like shat on them.
Yeah, there was this guy Chum Lee who would always be there, and he would lead the
Yeah.
bar heckling all of the comics all the time. It was not.
That was terrible. I remember I did a couple of shows there.
Yeah, that was like our Monday night spot.
Yeah.
Whenever we would do Monday nights, it would be there, and then you try to get to Sidebar afterwards.
We have a picture. Well, you're not in that picture, but I have a picture with a bunch of people there, I think. It was like Ian, Robert Andrew was there.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
This girl that everybody sort of like had the hots for. I forget. I don't know. It's like a blonde girl. There was another dude, a dude that always wore like a fitted cap
Me?
that was like shorter and sort of like scraggly.
Are you thinking about Matt?
Scraggly?
Oh, TJ?
TJ. It was a white dude.
Oh,
I
don't
remember
know.
TJ.
You don't remember TJ?
I do.
TJ Burns?
I think so. Did he have like a buzz cut for a while?
He was black.
So yes.
Oh, so he just had the standard black guy haircut.
Yeah. Why are you flipping us off, dude? What is up?
Because, dude, I fucking hate TJ, bro. I don't know TJ.
TJ's a fucking nerd. I wasn't a fan of TJ. I was watching this documentary over the weekend called it was something like about something Elon or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was like this place for like wayward kids or whatever, and they did a thing that's called attack therapy. Have you ever heard of attack therapy?
Look, Jimmy, I know that we always stop production when you do silly shit, but you're kneeling on the fucking armrest of the chair, and what did you just do?
Dude.
Why?
I just adjusted your brightness.
Why? It doesn't matter.
I don't think
I
it
made you
made a
brighter.
difference, dude.
It doesn't matter.
He looks darker than he did before. He looks way darker in the thing.
No, you guys are the
that.
same
Can you
level
stop?
of darkness now. Look.
Stop what?
What are you? Why are you like manually changing them?
I'm not manually changing
I thought you
them.
like pressed it.
No,
and it
I was
like-
looking at that to see if you look darker or brighter. I'm the captain now, Sig.
Okay.
I'm in camera 1.
Oh, man. One of these days, you guys are going to have to learn how to let me just do my fucking job.
You do your job, dude. We're letting you. We're not stopping
I'm
you.
not stopping you. Yeah.
We're just talking
I
about
think
it.
Jimmy gets like self-conscious because he doesn't want people to know what he's doing or what he looks like.
Exactly. That's why I keep myself off camera. Can you guys light up another incense, dude?
Yeah.
I was getting fucking stoned off that first one.
Hold on. You gotta
Toss it in the Sig butt Allen wrench mount we
Stop
have.
talking about my butt, dude.
Hold on.
I got it.
I
Stop.
can't get
You're
it.
making extra noise for no reason.
All right. Well,
Did you light the Sig? Oh, I thought the Sig was lit too. I was
No,
like,
it's
that's
about to though. Look at that thing. I got a lighter somewhere. I don't know where it is.
cool. I went in my pocket.
Hold on.
I'm looking around. I feel like there's got to be a lighter somewhere.
Here's
around here,
one.
Just like
Here's
lying down.
one.
No, fuck you.
Great catch, dude. Were you a first baseman?
Gotcha.
That was a left-handed throw, by the way.
Right-handed catch.
Oh man, I just blew a bunch of ash onto you, dude. My bad.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
For those of you at home that are wondering.
You can't really,
Oh god.
Good job, Matt. Can you just stop?
All right.
Can you just stop?
There.
With the,
See, it's an incense.
Yeah, cool.
We're getting lit.
This is the
Yeah.
closest I'll get to smoking.
But dude, attack therapy. It's probably my favorite form of therapy.
Attack therapy.
Attack therapy. So it's
Whatever you don't like, it just like push it on them.
Yeah, they
Okay.
basically. So it's like the thing is, it's supposed to be for like people with like drug addiction and all that shit. Is like that's like.
I thought it would be like for phobias or something.
I mean.
Like fucking put spiders all over somebody that's got a
Oh
arachnophobia or some
no,
shit.
no. That's not attack therapy.
That's right. That's fear factor.
That's that's fear factoring. That's fear factor therapy. Attack therapy would be like if somebody didn't like spiders, you would go up to them, you'd get a large group of people, and everybody would take turns being like, "Fuck you, pussy! You fucking hate spiders. You're a bitch for hating spiders, and everybody hates you. This is the reason why your parents got divorced because you're afraid of fucking spiders and you're a big bitch." I want to attack therapy somebody so bad. I want to be attack therapied.
I guess you have to sort of be like I don't know, like self-conscious in general for that to work, though, right?
Well, I guess
Like if I'm scared of heights and somebody starts yelling at me about like being a bitch or being scared of heights, I don't know that I would really change how I feel. I just feel like you're a dick.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I'm saying it's mainly for like alcoholism and stuff.
Okay.
So like it's like you're an alcoholic. That's why your fucking kids hate you. That's why your parents are dead.
And then they kill themselves.
Well, not all the time, according to this documentary.
I didn't realize that was had a name. I just thought that was called the father-son relationship. Dude. That's how my dad raised me.
Jimmy with the fucking zingers.
That's what he do. He sits on that couch and he just fucking American snipes us.
Yeah.
Picks his spots.
No, you know what I've noticed? Jimmy has a good like off the top of the dome, like quick rebuttal type situation, like just like quick short thing, like the one from last week.
I wonder what else he does quick and short.
We were talking about the shockers and stuff, and he did like this, and he's like, "I like to think my girls have two buttholes or something like that." And I was like, "That was
Yeah,
that was
nailed
quick
it.
as shit." Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I think what Sig is trying to tell you is we want you to join our improv troupe.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
but only for like 5 minutes, because then Jimmy runs out because he's quick.
Oh,
Too
right.
quick. Yeah,
It's
dude.
too quick.
That's a fun.
That's the joke.
Yeah,
Is-
I'll just take that off you. Bring it back to myself. I don't stand for what Sig is bringing to the table right now.
you already saw that coming with the comment that I made on Omar's thing.
Yeah, I know.
I was ready.
Yeah. I know. I saw that like as I parked here. I was like, "Fuck you, dude! Don't come in here with that shit." If we had an improv troupe, we could be called Gap
Yeah.
because he's Greek, I'm American, and you're Puerto Rican. That's what the kind of humor I'm
I
bringing
think
to the show.
we're all American here, right?
No,
It'd be good jip.
good jip.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. We'd have to figure something out with that.
Yeah.
What's a
JCP, JC Penney.
Yo?
Bro.
There it is. We sell
Bro,
laughs,
done.
dude.
Wow,
Come into our home entertainment section.
What's the C stand for?
What?
What's the? You said
It's
JCP.
Oh,
G,
yeah.
It's G.
And it's a C. There's no C.
What's the C?
There's
It was a G
Christian?
that I didn't finish. All right.
Okay.
didn't hit that last little.
Yeah.
wait, no,
little
this
T.
part.
The little T on the G
Yeah.
on the C. The C plus T.
You better stop it. You're gonna offend a trans person right now.
C plus T.
They put C's on the T's. Don't do that.
Yeah. We put cocks on the train.
Yeah.
Trans men wish that was a thing.
Transitive property, dude.
Do you think if
it
you
up.
There you go. See. Well,
that's good.
Look it up.
You guys keep talking science shit, transitive properties, and fucking
Yeah, this is above
That's
your head,
math,
bro.
though.
We're gonna
That's-
bring it down for you. We're bringing it
Yeah.
back
yeah.
down.
Stick to English and what's
dick
the other
jokes.
one? Yeah, well, that's English.
Well, it's not. It's
I was an English guy.
Yeah.
I liked English class, and I like social studies. So if we got some social studies knowledge, we could
social
do
studies.
social studies, dude. I went bowling last night.
Yeah, just spreading that COVID that you might have. Huh?
Fuck that shit, dude. I probably should. I got exposed to COVID, and then I came
Yeah,
in
Matt
here.
got exposed. That's exactly what Matt got exposed.
I got fucking exposed, and then I came in here exposed, and I
Exposed.
came in here last
Exposed.
week, and I exposed all you guys, even Spaz and his pregnant wife. His wife had to go get tested, but she's negative, so that means I'm good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nicole's gonna get tested tomorrow. I'm not getting tested. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude.
They're not gonna get
Handle
me.
like you handle STDs. If your girl's good, you're good.
Exactly. That's the whole point of having a lady.
Jimmy, you and I haven't had this talk, or we haven't had this talk with you in it, but we've had this talk. December starts. I'm socially distancing, like for real,
Okay.
because I got to fly to Puerto Rico, and you have to have a negative test at least 3 days, at the most 3 days before the flight.
Uh-huh.
And also, even if I like pass that and get it at some point, I do not want to pass that to my grandparents because their healthcare in Puerto Rico is terrible.
Isn't it socialized?
No.
No, it's American.
It's American.
That's right.
It's American in a poor area, so it's terrible.
You just go. You're like, I have COVID, and they throw paper towels at you.
Yeah, no, they throw paper, like tissue rolls.
That's what I mean.
No, like tissue rolls. Like tissues.
Not paper towels, tissues. It's different.
We should probably switch seats. I feel like the flow's getting all fucked up.
No, you
No.
guys better not fucking
So we're
switch
committed
seats
to
right
this, so
Just
I'm
for today.
comfortable, dude. And I'm like leaning down. Jimmy's gonna have to come up and like change the camera angles and
The
stuff again,
angles,
make
yeah.
you lighter again, and make me darker again.
Oh yeah, he switched the brightness up. So if I sat where you're sitting, I would just be a beam of pure white light.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
I love that
I'm
pregnant pause.
I'm making sure that I'm good on here and good over here. I feel like I have a lot more responsibility over here, and I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Nah,
It's not too bad.
it isn't. But I'm waiting for the moment when we need to. God damn it, dude.
you need to like take a break from her for like a month.
I know. First it's the accent, and then I'm gonna turn salt life.
Yeah.
She's
Oh,
very
no.
she's very salt life.
That's
That
a different.
just means like you go to the beach a lot, right?
Yeah, you like to like bodyboard and
yeah, that's a different
I-
level of Marylander.
yeah.
Yeah, I would be that minus the actual Salt Life sticker on my car.
Yeah, you had a jet ski.
Yeah.
We would ride your jet ski. Except
Yeah.
it flooded that one time.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like so I don't know who that guy was that you kept bringing with
My
you.
stepbrother,
Was that your stepbrother?
Jeremy, the one with the lisp.
I don't remember. He did like a backflip off the back of the jet ski.
Oh yeah, that might have been Corey.
It was a friend of yours. It wasn't. I don't think it was family.
Oh okay, so it was probably Corey.
Okay.
He's dead. He died.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. He dead. He dead now. He gone.
But I'll be honest. That like
Bye bye, Corey. You piece of shit. Got me hooked on painkillers.
he sort of made it funner.
He
'Cause
was a
just,
very
like,
fun guy.
Crazy. Flipping off the jet. But anyway, that like I flipped that, or I flipped the jet ski because we were trying to like make waves, and I think I took a turn a little too hard, and then like it caught water on the side of it, and it's just like,
Oh,
Because like when you're in a lake, there's no waves, so you have to like hit like a hard turn and keep pushing that way, and then you go in and like ride one of those.
That
up.
was a creek though.
Whatever. It wasn't any waves.
Marley Creek.
But then he had the bright idea of like getting over and then like pulling it down like the way that he did. I was like, that saved the fucking jet ski probably, because I didn't know about that.
Yeah. I mean, for as dumb as he was pretty smart. He built a rope swing from he had a back deck, and then like maybe 10 feet off the back deck was a above ground pool. And there's a tree over here. So he built a rope swing that you would jump off the deck and swing around the tree and then drop into the above ground pool. And so the drop,
like inflatables, like sides that go up when you.
no, like a big one that has like it's like metal all around it. But the drop from when you get on the deck to down to go around the tree is probably like 15 feet. And everybody else was like, we were all fucked up, but everybody was like, let's do it. And they all started doing it. And they were like, it's your turn. I stood up on the edge of the deck and I was holding on to, and it wasn't.
So is the rope tight to start with, or is it loose?
When you jump down, it like boom, and then you go.
That's not good.
Yeah, and I was watching everybody just like jerkily do this and like go fucking flying around the tree. And also, it wasn't like PVC pipe or anything that was the bar. It was just a stick that he got off the ground and decided it was good enough. Yeah, well, I fucking jumped, and then as soon as that part happened, it just fucking broke, and I fell and just fucking stabbed myself in the thighs with 2 pieces of wood.
Jesus Christ!
And it was just I was like, the wind was knocked out of me, and I like rolled down the hill.
What happened to him?
What happened to him?
Yeah.
He went the way of the white man in 2020, dude.
COVID?
Yeah, no, heroin. Heroin overdose.
Oh, that's every year, though.
I feel like every kid who did backflips eventually had a drug problem.
Well,
dude.
There's a guy that I played baseball with that used to be able to do like standing backflips.
If you experience the
fine.
freedom of doing a backflip, you're unhinged. You're unchained to the world.
You got too high of a standard now for the rest of the world.
Yeah.
They can never fill it.
Like reading a book. Why the fuck would I read a book?
I can do a backflip standing.
Gainer.
Yeah, if you can do a gainer, you're definitely gonna end up doing ketamine.
Absolutely.
Because you can dissociate from Earth and gravity and do a backflip forward. You're gonna fucking snort horse tranquilizer. It's the only way.
You know what? No, that's not how it is. It's the other way around. The only reason you can do that is because you do those drugs.
Oh shit!
Because you know what? Half the fucking. I remember I
should
used
be able to do a fucking backflip. I'm
used
gonna
to
try a backflip.
I used to really think that I could do it, and I would like try to do it, but like the thing that gets you is like when you're like going, you stop yourself because you're terrified of landing on your head or something.
Yeah.
And that's what always stopped me. But when you don't care anymore, that's when you can actually like.
You taught me that. You taught me that on your trampoline.
Yeah, on a trampoline is a lot easier because you got time.
But I also almost broke my neck the first time, and then you were like, no, do it again, but don't give a fuck. And then I did it. It was fucking the only time I've done a backflip to this day was that.
Yeah, I can do a backflip on a trampoline pretty easily, but like I when I was in high school, I used to really want to try to like do it on the ground, and it was just stopped.
Ew, you want to do it on the ground?
I had sex outside before.
I've never had sex outdoors.
I've had sex outdoors twice.
Like what kind of outdoors?
Once in the baseball outfield.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
And once in like the backyard of my parents.
Okay.
But that was before we used to have like this area like that was like covered with like bushes where you couldn't see anything. You just like walk in there.
Yeah, we can remember that one day we went in there with machetes and we cut a whole bunch of shit out with the machetes.
Yeah. Before that all got cut down. It was you can put a blanket down and just have a little.
So you're telling me that
it was probably cum stain where you were walking.
Yeah, right. You had you had sex, and then you're like, I gotta cover up all the cum stains. Let's go in there and machete all this shit out. And you were like, no, we're just gonna have fun with machetes. And secretly, it's because you needed to clean up your dirty stains that you left.
My dad used to have us fucking, or like me and whatever friends I could get together help like clean out that backyard. That backyard was full of shit. Dude.
Yeah,
it was so much like it was like a maze back there. Now it's like nothing.
Yeah, and you got that sweet ass little part of the garage that has a patio. Have you thought about buying a house, dude? Instead of renting?
Not for another. I mean, I'll definitely buy a house instead of renting, but not for another probably like year and a half.
So your lease is up?
Yeah. Well, my lease is up in half a year, but like Caitlin, whenever she finishes because she's doing residency for 2 years.
So you
she's
might
like
as well
halfway
just
through the first one.
live right by there
Yeah, until she's done. Yeah.
and then get a house.
Mhm.
I've been thinking about doing that. Maybe.
It's
You can
kind of
get
scary.
you can get a fucking condo and it's like $500 a month to own a condo.
My sister lives in a condo.
And how much does she pay?
Less than I do by more than a half.
Yeah.
But
It's-
she's also in Northern Virginia.
And you're also stuck in like a 30-year Jimmy John, paying for 30, 25, 15, fixed rate mortgage. See, the thing is, they're
I
not
guess.
lending out money like they used to, so you can't
No,
get a big
yeah.
old loan.
But I mean, I feel like I don't know how the fucking markets and stuff work. I feel like if there's less people buying it, then the prices should go down, but they don't.
I think it's the more people are buying, everything gets cheaper. It's supply and demand.
Yeah, I think you just described the opposite of
Yeah.
what you want to do.
What?
Supply and demand. More people want it, price goes up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. With less people buying, then the price would go down.
Oh, I was saying the opposite. I
Yeah.
was saying the more people
Is
buy
that what
it,
you were
price
saying? That
goes
he was
down.
saying the opposite, or that I was saying the opposite?
Who was saying the opposite, Jimmy? You were looking at your phone when you said that.
I thought Sig said what you said.
No,
I'm disappointed in you because you're Jewish. I feel like you should know how pricing works.
Not the housing market, the stock market.
Okay.
I know how the stocks work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about Dow.
Okay, get up.
What does it
get
stand
down
for?
with the sickness.
What does Dow stand for, Matt?
Hold on. It's Daniel's operated wealth.
Is it?
It is.
Daniel's
So if I look
operated
it up
wealth
right now?
Jones. Dow Jones.
Uh huh. Well,
Daniel Jones.
Dow's
The
operated
only
wealth.
one.
Stop.
Go back to Candy
Can
Crush.
we put it back to black screen after that one? There we go.
This is R.I.P.
The only.
No, I'm not gonna do it again. Oh fuck! I forgot to. Oh, okay. Forgot to keep the track on my phone of what time we were at.
Well, yeah, but that gives the time.
It's literally a timer
does.
on the thing too.
On what thing?
The recorder.
This?
No, the computer. Look at the bottom
That's
of the
what he- yeah,
OBS.
that's what he was talking about.
23:30.
Yeah. He noticed that now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or, well, he knew about it, but for some reason he still wanted to keep a timer on his phone.
Yeah, so I don't have to turn around and look at that thing and be rude. I knocked a little ash off of the incense. I like this incense. I think
It's not bad. I like it doesn't like choke me up like the other one did that I used to have.
Yeah, and it also like defended us from the smell of cigarette too.
A little bit, yeah.
Like I barely even noticed the cigarette was being smoked. All right, this is getting weird. You want to watch your video now?
It's only one. It's only my video.
No, I have a couple of videos.
My video is kind of sad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Whoops! I turned Alexa on. Or
Alexa?
Siri. Go ahead. Don't listen.
Why did he like pronounce it? You hear that, Jimmy?
What?
He said I turned Alexa on instead of Alex.
Which one am I doing? Confession.
No, the second one.
I didn't even know I had
RACIBO?
those things.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had Siri or Alexa.
Well, Siri comes on everything.
RACIBO.
I have OK Google.
Okay, Google.
OK Google. I don't even have that anymore, apparently.
Are you gonna put it on?
No, I do have that, I guess.
I'm gonna put it on. I was waiting for you to tell me what was up with it.
Oh, okay. So, Puerto Rico has a radio telescope in there, the Ayyyeee Observatory.
Okay.
For the longest time, until China made one, it was the largest telescope on the
China
planet.
man.
China made one.
Oh, it's
And
good. It's good.
no, I'm just thinking about what I was gonna say. It's
Oh.
nothing about that. Yeah, so when you turn that off, it'll stop from auto switching. Yeah. Yeah. So right now it's auto switching, and then when you turn it off, it won't auto switch anymore.
Gotcha. And then I'll be in charge.
Yeah.
That's when the game really changes.
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
All right.
So when Hurricane Katrina and all that shit happened, and Maria and all that,
Hurricane what?
Katrina, Maria, all these different big ass hurricanes, they've been belting that shit.
What? When?
I don't know. It was like 2007, 8.
I didn't even know that Puerto Rico got hurricanes, dude.
Oh yeah, it's in big water too.
What?
So,
I thought it was in like the Gulf of Mexico or something.
Yeah, it's big water. That's the biggest water. It's so hard to get there with boats
Yeah.
because all that water.
There's all that land. You can't ride a boat on land.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, like I think the last big group of hurricanes, like Maria and that shit, fucked up one of the supports, and part of the telescope like crashed through the bowl, but basically is what it is. And 3 days ago, they came to a decision, unfortunately. Yeah, Puerto Rico, the observatory has been used in a couple of movies. That's what they're using. They're pulling from this.
What button do I use to make that big?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my tribute of the Arecibo.
You gotta do command click on the screen, like on the actual
Known for
video.
helping scientists peer into the deep space and
On the
listen to
video.
distant radio waves. The world-famous Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico is expected to be decommissioned and demolished after engineers
Hold down
concluded
command
that the
and click.
foundation of the facility is at risk of collapse. While teams will try to save some
Try
parts
control,
of the
then.
observatory, the decommission would put
There you
an
go,
end
and then
to the
do full
famous
screen.
57-year-old telescope,
Should be like the fourth or
which has been
fifth option
featured
from the
in
top.
Several films and TV shows seen in our opening segment.
Yeah,
of
that,
this
and then click on the
video
thing.
from the movie Contact, starring
There you
Jodie
go.
Foster and Matthew McConaughey.
That was
and
painful.
also seen
That was
right
sick.
here in Goldeneye, starring Pierce Brosnan as Agent 007 James Bond.
Agent 007.
007.
007. James Bond.
The decision to decommission the observatory comes after two
Oh,
large
shit.
cables failed.
Yeah.
during
What
the
is
last few
this?
months at
That's
the
a
site,
telescope.
causing the observatory
pause it real
to
quick?
experience some serious.
So the bowl is what catches the light and reflects it up. No. Keep it on there. I'm describing this thing, dude. The bowl is what
Whoops.
the bowl is what like gets the light and flip and like reflects it back up.
Uh-huh.
And then the little nub that's suspended in midair is the receiver, and that's what takes in the light that gets reflected.
Oh, and then they make a picture out of the light that gets reflected
Yeah.
up into it.
It's like
Yeah.
a giant eyeball.
And so, and that thing is on like on a boat that it like moves like forward and back, and then it could turn also,
Like the sky cam in an NFL game.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like it's fixed, and it just turns and
So one of them things collapsed, and that shit just fell right into their fucking walk.
no, it was like a support cable, but none of like the actual like supports fell.
Oh, okay.
But like a support cable came off, and I think you'll see a picture of it later in here.
Damage. Evaluating the effect of the cable breaks, the National Science Foundation, or NSF, which manages Arecibo, found that the other cables in the facility might also fail soon.
How is his pronunciation? of
Terrible.
Arecibo.
Arecibo sounds like it starts with an E.
Arecibo.
Sounds a little light in his
Arecibo.
loafers.
How would you say it?
Arecibo.
Arecibo.
Yeah.
I'm fucking nice.
If any of their remaining cables split, engineers fear that on Arecibo's iconic 1,000-foot wide dish,
It's very
the
iconic.
900-ton suspended platform above the facility will crash down.
900 tons.
It's also possible that three surrounding towers,
That thing is
more
thick.
than 300 feet tall, could fall in any direction, possibly impacting the visitor center or other significant buildings.
I'm
in
glad
the
I actually got to
city.
go there and
Over
look
the
at it
last
and
half
check it
of the
out.
century, the Arecibo
Yeah?
Observatory has been a vital part of the scientific community, enabling scientists to detect alien objects and phenomena from deep space, such as pulsars and enigmatic bursts of distant radio waves.
Whoa, they need to power wash that thing.
Around the Earth,
Yeah.
It's just
Arecibo
dirty.
has also been a crucial tool, helping astronomers locate objects that might potentially be
Crucial
related to our
tool. Help me locate these objects. They're in my pants. I have an object in my ass.
Additionally, Arecibo is used by scientists
To put things in my
quest
ass.
for extraterrestrial intelligence.
Terrestrial?
To
Terrestrial.
check the sky for radio signals from deep space that could possibly come from intelligent worlds. The last couple of years have not been very generous to Arecibo, however. When Hurricane Maria passed over Puerto Rico, the location sustained substantial damage in
Substantial.
2017, causing up to $14.3 million in required
Damn, dude.
repairs. Then an auxiliary cable used to support the floating platform
Okay.
above the telescope slipped out of its socket
Whoa.
in August of this year.
That's
and
from
then
GoldenEye.
Oh, that's not real.
giant platter
That's
of
the hole that
observatory
guy
down
made.
below.
Holy
At the
shit,
time,
from
the
wires?
University of
Yeah.
Central Florida, which oversees Arecibo, stopped the telescope observation.
You let the University of Central Florida run your fucking
Managed to
thing?
monitor the 900-ton platform and the giant dish. But the engineers really don't know precisely how long it will take or how much that will cost. Arecibo is not going to be a total utter loss, however, as NSF plans to continue work at their LiDAR facility and also at the Visitors Center. On the island of Culebra, there's also an off-site facility gathering data on clouds and rainfall.
This guy sucks.
For the
Yeah,
near
it's
future,
pretty tough. Well, this is, I got it more for the
cataloging
information.
data
Yeah.
You can't even pronounce
by the
English words
Arecibo
right.
Telescope will also continue. In Puerto Rico, Arecibo has become a beacon of
Don't.
opportunity.
How the
different
fuck
person.
is he gonna say Puerto Rico?
That's a different person.
The observatory have expressed great dismay at the possibility that the telescope might be lost.
It's not might be. It's
While
still
it is
lost.
a sad day
This
for
already
NSF,
happened?
Yeah, you
This
can
just
pause it.
happened?
You can pause it.
Organization
It
is
was like 4
confident
days
that for
ago
the
or something.
Oh wow.
I got confirmed. Yeah, that's one thing real quick. I can't stand when somebody's like speaking English and then they like decide to like pronounce something with an accent of whatever the home country is. If that word.
So when I was living in New York, there was a taco window of like a Mexican restaurant that was right around the corner from my house, and I went there with Leland. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and all the menu is in Spanish. It's all in Spanish, and I'm like, okay, well, I want chicken tacos, and he goes, okay, so just order them. And he goes up first, and he's from LA, so he can speak like Mexican, right? So he orders.
He speaks Mexican.
Well, like, you know,
This Mexican
like you speak,
accent.
yeah.
Okay.
So he goes up and it's like, you know, but como se dice, fucking let me get 4 whatever tacos. And the guy answers him in Spanish and he pays him. And then I go up and I'm like,
Oh, it's like the repeat of the pupusas.
yeah, I was like, 4 pollo tacos, or no, I said 4 pollo tacos, please. And then he goes, so you want 4 chicken tacos? And I was just like, yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Like, it's not even about like saying Spanish words. As a person that's bilingual, when I'm speaking English, you won't hear me say, "Oh, I'm going back to Puerto Rico." And I hate when I hear people say that. It bugs the hell out of me. I'm going back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yo voy pa Puerto Rico.
Speaking of going places, I have to pee.
I just fuck you. I'm
not
like,
even
when I'm
joking.
like speaking Spanish, I'll say English words with like a Spanish accent.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
I
out.
agree.
Why, dude?
Because it's in me. And
You know
it's,
what, dude? I haven't peed all day.
Why?
Cause I don't know. I just didn't have a need to.
Sounds like a problem.
It's not.
You not peeing is worse than me having to pee right now.
It's not.
It
Objectively,
is.
it's not.
It's no,
not
it's
right now.
objectively,
right now, it's
subjectively.
not worse. It might be worse later on in my life, but right now it's not worse. Right now, this is worse.
No, it's
because
not.
you can't fucking handle your own liver or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, my
Process
liver.
Liver, bro.
All right,
Kidney.
look. Okay, how about this? Why is this sticky? We have a coin here. Heads, I'm gonna go take a piss. Tails, I guess I'll piss my pants.
Stop. Pull it over here.
Oh God.
That's tails.
No.
That's tails.
I said tails.
Hold that
No,
shit.
I said tails.
Hold that shit.
I said, fuck.
Hold that shit.
Fuck. All right.
I don't want you to be like, oh no, it dropped.
Best 2 out of 3.
No,
All
I
right.
don't play that game.
Fine.
What the fuck? Oh yeah. I can't stand it when people do that shit where they'll switch the pronunciations to different.
Yeah, it's like
Fucking languages.
It's like code switching. It's like the way white people talk when they're with black people.
Well, no, I mean like if you're gonna talk black, whatever that means, then talk black the whole time, but then don't talk white in the middle. Is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
whatever you're saying,
Commit.
just keep at it. Like I'll speak Spanish, and if I'll say like parking, I say parking. If I'm speaking Spanish the whole time.
Yeah, I got you. You park my car?
Yeah, you got it.
¿Cómo se dice park my car?
You sound like you're straight from Culebra or La Perla. Or...
No.
Culebra means snake in Spanish.
I'm
yeah,
from
it's an island off the east coast of Puerto Rico.
I'm
There's
from
2
the-
of them that are really nice, Culebra and Vieques.
I'm from the Chihuahua province.
Region. Yeah, province. Whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
Those have some of the best beaches in the world. I think Culebra has Flamengo Beach, which is most of the time ranked like top 10 in the world. And Vieques has a bunch of like areas that you can't go into because they used to be used for like military like bomb testing and shit.
Oh,
So
what?
nobody can like,
In
go.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's a tiny island to be doing.
And it's a
hey-
tiny island off the east coast of Puerto Rico. It's smaller than Puerto Rico by a lot.
Oh, so you just can't go on that island.
You can go on the island. People go to the beach and stuff on the island. It's got some great beaches.
Don't
but there's
go to the middle
there's
of the
sections.
island.
No, there's sections that are like sectioned off,
Oh, okay.
or, like fenced off and shit.
I watched a movie about a guy who went to an island that you weren't supposed to go to.
Hmm.
It's called The Island.
I haven't seen that. I don't know what that is.
It's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was all right.
I'm playing a guy from Puerto Rico in chess right now. Actually, I just beat him.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Just beat him.
Remember?
Also, there's a like a small like desert type area on the west coast of Puerto Rico, which is interesting.
Probably from the bombs.
No, there wasn't testing in that area. I don't
Oh.
think. Maybe, I don't know. And there's also like salt mines. It looks like not a salt mine, but like I think I don't know anything about this. I just know that I've driven past it a couple of times. There's like these areas, like big square areas with like water and stuff, and then there's like piles of like pink salt or whatever.
Oh, Himalayan pink salt?
Yeah,
But in
that's
Puerto
what
Rico?
I get
Puerto
it.
Rican pink salt?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think it's like salt. I think they like getting salt out of the
I flipped the wrong coin.
or something. No, that's not how that works. You're the one that said that. You're the one that got ballsy with it. You're
I
like,
know.
I think luck is on my side.
You really did. But
It's like a 50% chance or something that I might have to piss myself.
luck's not on my side and my bladder's not on my side either right now. Can I just show you a video while I go pee? Can you watch this video while I piss real quick?
Matt, why don't you like pee before you come here? Why don't you stand in front of the fucking toilet and just pull your dick out, hold it for keep it warm with your hands, and then just like relax, and then just let whatever happens happen.
Stop talking like that.
Why can't you just let it like float through your dick, just like the release, that calming,
I'm gonna explode.
calming
I'm gonna
release
explode.
of urine. You know how like you get that shivering down the back of your spine after you pee sometimes?
Every time my
It's
ass
super
makes contact with
relaxing.
this chair, as soon as my butt makes contact with the chair, it's like you're gonna piss in the chair, dude.
Jimmy, how fucking relaxing is it to just pee in your own bathroom? Matt's gone. Matt's gone. It's just me and me now because Jimmy's on his fucking phone.
I'm listening, dude. I can vamp, bro. What were we talking about, dude?
I'm talking about Matt's tiny fucking bladder.
I think that guy was from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's the one with the
It's the Cuban flag, but like the red and blue are
yeah,
opposite.
because I know what the Cuban flag. Fucking
It's
looks like.
it's the Texas flag, but it's more
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
stripes.
say. I was like, I'm either playing a guy from Puerto Rico or Texas, but they don't have state flags on chess.com.
Yeah,
So I just played him from Puerto Rico, dude.
I don't know who had the flag first, us or Cuba, but one of us copied from the other one for sure.
Well, which came around first?
what
What
I'm
country
saying.
was found first?
I don't know. I think
Probably
Puerto Rico
Cuba.
was. I think Puerto Rico was one of the places that Columbus like fucked with.
Oh man. That felt good, dude. It was so hard. I pissed so hard that I was able to shoot it over the top of the fence. That's how hard I just
That's
pissed. So you want to tell me that I need to hold it in?
Yeah,
No way, dude. There's no way that was being held in for any more than like 30 more seconds. And if I would have pissed my pants with that piss,
that's fine.
all
We
this
got
would have been
incense.
fried. All this would have been fried. It's not
Yeah,
about
so
the
I wouldn't
incense.
smell it.
It's not about the smell, dude.
That's fine with me.
So you remember how I was telling you about that guy Elijah Dukes? I played a video of him one time in here, and he was talking about how there's cocaine all over Major League Baseball and
Yeah.
stuff. So this guy,
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, he got killed."
no, he should be. He should be put to death. I watched this video. There's a YouTube channel called Baseball Doesn't Exist. Have you ever seen their videos?
I think so, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a relatively small channel, but he just put up this video called "The Worst Human in the History of Sports," and it's about Elijah Dukes, and it goes through his whole life. Hurricane Maria, actually, or not Maria, some hurricane fucked up his house in Florida when he was a child in like 1992, and it
That
just like
wasn't Maria then.
sent his life downhill into a thing. And he just like goes on this thing of just being arrested and then being successful and being more successful and getting arrested more times and having a bunch of kids and stuff. And I'm about to play you a section from this video because
Keep making.
it is just, listen to me. This is newsworthy. Okay?
I'm gonna buy you a gavel.
Yeah. I'm Judge Matt Brown and I'm overseeing this man's death trial. So let's just watch this for a second though.
All right.
Oh, shit.
And on April 2nd, 2007, in his first
fuck.
Major League
Oh,
at
fuck.
bat, he did this.
Very, very good. That one's driven deep to center field. Going back, Johnny Damon. Still back, looking
Oh,
up.
man.
See ya.
Yankees,
Home
Johnny
run,
Damon.
Elijah Dukes.
And a day later, he hit another home run. And a month later, he threatened to kill his wife and kids. That's right. Do you remember Elijah Duke's wife? The one who filed for a divorce? The one who filed a restraining order? The one who he threw a remote control at? Yeah, she was a school teacher. And one day, when she was at school, Elijah Dukes came busting through her front door, threatening to kill her. Then the cops came, and they took him out of the school. Later that day,
pauses real
he sent his wife
Yep.
My dad threw a chair at my mom once.
Whoa.
And he like yells and shit at her all the time, or he used to.
Say it again. Say it again for the look into the camera and tell them where he threw the chair and where he touched you.
So one day when my mom, my sister, and I were gonna fly to Puerto Rico, my mom's deathly terrified of airplanes, and my dad was always had a short fuse, and my mom and I we all flew. It was like a layover flight, and like on the second flight, before the second flight started, my mom just like couldn't do it. She was just fucking terrified. So we ended up like driving back home, and my dad was pissed. And but instead of just like yelling at her and being like, you know, you owe me this money now because I helped pay or whatever might have happened, he threw a chair at her. But she was so in that house, it was like the living room was, or the dining room was here, and then there was like a living room, and there was like a small little staircase that went to like another like lower like living room
So this
situation.
isn't the house now.
No,
Okay.
this was back in Virginia,
Okay.
and there was like a little fence here where the upper and the lower get just separated by a fence, and she was like down here, and he threw a chair like at the fence, like, you know, but like in her direction,
Oh shit.
just like pissed.
Like a dining room table chair?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of words were they saying to each other?
Well, she wasn't saying anything.
Oh, so he was attack therapying her.
Yeah, I guess
He was trying to get her over her fear of flight.
I guess so.
He was like, "You Punta Cana."
Yeah. Isn't that a
That's fucked. It's a
place in
beach.
Mexico?
Yeah. That's fucked.
Yeah. And there's also
I don't want to
another-
ask this question, but has he ever hit her that you've seen?
Yes.
Damn, dude.
There was a time,
A lot?
no, like not like punching her or slapping her. So, there was a time that I've seen. There was a time where she was like, when she was about to leave, and she was like moving out to like this apartment that she had in Ordnance Road, like in that area.
Okay.
And she was leaving, and he was like mad and like chased after her, and like held her down on the couch. And I was in the bedroom, and I came out of the bedroom and I told him to fuck off. And like he was just like looked at me, like stood up, and then like let her go or whatever.
And then you fist fought him.
No,
Oh.
man, I don't know, man. That's rough.
That is rough.
Yeah.
My stepdad did that to my mom once.
Yeah.
And me and my stepbrothers were all like, "We're going to beat the shit out of you now." And then we didn't. He just let
There's
my mom up.
something
and-
weird, right?
Yeah. It's
Something
like,
weird about that shit.
Yeah, it's like what lesson is that really going to teach you if we do to you what you wanted to do to somebody else? Like, that just shows you that it's okay to do that kind of thing.
It's almost like
Like, you should just murder them.
It's
Like, if you
almost
hit a
like-
lady, just murder the person that hit the lady. Right?
it's almost like if I see you doing something, like right now, like I walked in, you're already like on top of her, but like if I see you hit her or something, you're doing that in front of me, then that's like I don't think that I've been able to like just stand there. But like the fact that I went out there, I said something, he immediately like stood up and just like, you know, was like, get the fuck out of here type.
How old were
Type
you?
of-
Is that recent or not recent, but like,
It was probably like 9th or 10th grade.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so they're not married anymore,
No.
but they live together.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah. Like they're legally, I don't think they're married anymore.
But they be like fucking other people in there.
I don't think they're seeing any. I don't know what their deal is. I
Oh, you don't
really
know what their
care.
fucking situation is.
No.
What if they're still fucking? What if they're like each other's best that they've ever had, but they just have that fiery relationship?
Maybe.
Like, we can't be married, but we can fuck though.
Maybe. I mean, they're
Jimmy's liking this.
They're living like it's whatever at this point. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
He just stays upstairs and she just stays downstairs.
No, like they just hang out and stuff. Like they're whatever about it now. I don't know what it is with my mom, dude. There was a point where like she was looking for a house and she was like, you know, like the three of us could live in the house and like have our own place and whatever.
You, your sister, and her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she just kind of didn't. And then there was a point where like my sister had left and then I'd left because of the whole like, I think I told you about the Facebook situation.
Yes.
It was like a stupid fucking joke and then I was like, he overreacted so fucking hard. And I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So
Yeah.
I left.
Facebook is what it took.
Well, it was a dumb joke that he like got mad and started threatening me over.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So then I left, and then my sister and I was trying to convince my mom to leave, and she was like, "Well, I feel bad because he's got like mental problems, I think, and like something happens to him if he gets like, I don't know, like I'll feel bad about it." And I was like, "Why?"
Huh.
Yeah, the
He's
reason.
the father of her children. That's why.
Yeah, but see, the reason that my sister and I don't get along with him, other than like his just constant like short temper that he's had since we were little, is like I think part of it is that since he was in the military, he was always gone, and so when he came in, he always had this attitude of like, "I'm running the house." I was like, "Well, we don't even know you."
Yeah, he's like, I'm getting told what to do everywhere I go.
No,
Somebody's
no.
yelling at me, and now I'm home, so I'm the leader now.
It's more like, I barely see you, and now you're gonna come in here and tell me what to do all the time. Our perspective. And there was another time where I don't know if I told you this or if I mentioned it.
But
on
you
the
have to
podcast.
respect your fucking father, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
And you didn't respect him.
I learned that the hard way.
You were like, fuck you, I'm not listening to you. Who are you? And he was like, I'm your fucking father. And you were like, what? And then you were like, no. And he chopped your hand off. And
It's crazy. We had to put it in an ice bowl, but it's good now. There was, I don't know if I told you about this. There was a time when I was in Georgia when we were living in like in a
speaking of Georgia, we did it. Stacey Abrams all day.
Stacy nailed it, dude.
Yeah, she did.
I was talking to an ex of
You know,
mine.
she never conceded her loss.
That's true. I was talking to an ex of mine from Georgia that we're still friends and stuff, and she was like, "I'm really surprised because like she moved to California and came back, so she's always been like I guess more on the left side." She's
Yeah.
like, "I didn't think this would happen."
Anyway, with your dad.
There was a time that we lived in Georgia before we got our first house there. We just moved there from Hawaii. And I was probably like 4th grade.
I can't
and-
wait for you to watch that back and see the face you just made to come up with that number, dude.
I think it was 4th grade going into 5th grade or something. You didn't show that at all. I didn't see it. It was on me. Yeah, that's probably right. But there was a time my sister and I got real homesick for Puerto Rico, and we snuck out. And we,
Just tried to fucking swim back.
no. We tried to find an airport. We just figured we'd get an airport, we'd go to our plane, and then go
Home
fly to
Alone
Puerto
that
Rico.
shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then like one of our neighbors saw us, and it was probably like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning or something. One of our neighbors saw us and took us back, knocked on the door. My dad was pissed. He beat the shit out of us, dude. Like we were bleeding.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
From your face?
my ass
Oh,
with a belt.
dude. I would rather bleed from my face from a hand than my ass from a belt.
Yeah, and then he made. You want to see some fucking torturous shit, dude?
Sometimes I bleed out of my ass from my poop.
Tell me, yeah, I know. Tell me how fucked up this is. So then after he did that, we couldn't even sit down to like use the bathroom if we really wanted to. That's how bad he beat us.
Damn, dude.
After he did that, he made us for I don't know how long, but he made us like
Pick up eggs with your butt cheeks.
no, he made us kneel down on the ground and like he went to sleep. My mom just stayed there to watch us to make sure that we did it. He made us kneel down on the ground like sitting up like on our knees for like an hour or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that was about.
That's like torture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The documentary I was watching with attack therapy, one of the things they would do to the kids was they would make them stand in a corner. And you just have to stand in a corner for like days and days at a time.
I think that was the
Your
situation.
dad was just attack therapying you guys.
I think that was the situation that made me and my sister say, fuck this.
That young.
Yeah.
Oh.
From fucking 5th grade.
Yeah.
4th grade. Her 5th, me 4th. From then on, we were like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, I could see that. I guess I recovered from my fuck this guy. My dad's made my ass bleed from a belt before.
No.
And my mom has made Jake's ass bleed from a spoon. She would use the spoon. That was her go-to, like a big plastic cooking spoon. She used a wooden spoon the first couple of times, and she literally broke it on Jake's ass. She switched to the plastic spoon.
Yeah, but they wouldn't then make you kneel for an hour.
No, they would be like, "Oh fuck, oh I didn't, no, I didn't mean to make your ass bleed. Here's some ice cream, but still, you're fucking bad. Don't go outside or anything." Anyway, so then Elijah Dukes, she tried to kill the lady, right?
That was a weird tangent. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I asked for it, and then Elijah Dukes, this happens.
A picture of a handgun and left her a voicemail. On that,
Hold on, I'll run it back for a second.
she was a school teacher, and one day when she was at school, Elijah Dukes came busting.
Also, up in the corner here, I don't know if you can see it. There's
A
a
bunch of X's and stuff. I
yeah,
can't see
it's
what it
his
says.
it's his crime card. So since he's 22 during this, he started playing professional baseball at 19. So since he started playing professional baseball, he's got 4 arrests at this point, 5 suspensions, 2 of which are for choking his hitting coach and choking one of his teammates. 3 cases of domestic abuse. 2 threatens to beat a wife or girlfriend with a phone.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
He strangled 4 people outside of the baseball ones. He has 2 restraining orders against him and 4 kids.
Is that like a strike? Why is 4 kids a strike?
Because one of them. Hold on. I think it might. If you want to keep watching, you might find out why that one's a strike.
To her front door, threatening to kill her. Then the cops came, and they took him out of the school. Later that day, he sent his wife a picture of a handgun and left her a voicemail. On that voicemail, he said, "Hey dog, it's on dog. You dead dog. You are kids too, dog." The craziest
To his
part about-
wife? And he says, your kids?
Your kids too, dog. It's on, dog. You're dead, dog. Dude,
It sounds like he meant to send it to somebody else, like some dude that he knew.
exactly.
That he was pissed at.
Could you imagine being so angry at Caitlyn? You call her, you're like, "You're fucking dead, dog.
You and your kids are
I'm
dead.
gonna kill you, dog. You're fucking done, dog. It's on, dog. It's fucking on, dog."
This is that he didn't even get suspended for it. A reporter asked him about it in the locker room, and he replied, "I'm just gonna focus on baseball. I've got to
Such a
go.
cop-out.
I've got a video game to finish." And
They asked him about.
He's playing like MLB The Show or some shit.
He's like, "I'm focused on baseball. Now I gotta go and finish this video game." But do you want to keep watching a little bit
Go
more?
for it.
Okay.
which is crazy. It's like, I get it, Elijah. Everyone likes video games, but you just threatened to kill your wife and kids. That's probably
I need
not
your
the
color
best response.
commentary.
Yeah.
Less than a month later, the mother of Elijah's 5th child publicly announced that he was the father. And this doesn't seem like a big deal, right? Elijah Dukes likes to have kids. Maybe not the smartest thing, but definitely not illegal. Except she was 17 years old and was living in foster care with Elijah Duke's grandmother. Now, this is definitely illegal, right?
That should
Actually,
be
no,
that should be
not
the
in
strike.
Yeah.
That should be the strike.
Yeah. It's not illegal because they're in.
Florida.
Florida.
This is
Yeah,
perfectly
I
fine.
thought so.
And to me and you, it may not be a big surprise that Elijah knocked up a 17-year-old, but to him, it was. According to her, when she told him about this, he threw a Gatorade bottle as hard as he could right at her face. And
It was
dep-
empty though, right?
Is it in you?
It was empty, right?
Is my child in you? You 17-year-old foster baby that my grandma's taking care of?
I wouldn't even thought of that tagline, Jimmy. I haven't heard that tagline in so long.
It's reaching
Dude,
back.
we thought he was just over there sitting on the couch.
No, he's literally like Googling Gatorade slogans. Let me get something out of this.
He was like, "Lady, abortion, just do it."
That's Nike.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I watched. I saw this. So like having an iPhone, what's really cool is that like they send you news updates in case you want to like see any new news. I know your shitty Samsungs don't do that, but
They do.
it sent me.
They do.
They do that.
Yeah.
So did it send you this one about how
I didn't have it set up.
we might be at the end of Down syndrome people? There
I
might
thought you were
be.
gonna say COVID, but then you went into that, huh?
Yeah, there might be no more Down syndrome people because they've made it. They can tell if a kid's gonna have Down syndrome super early on now, and doctors are trying to convince people to abort Down
Yeah, but
syndrome
then
babies.
you'll always have religious people that don't want to do that because God.
But flip it over here. Now we go into the medical world. They're coming up. They're like close to figuring out a way to stop babies from having Down syndrome. So like if the baby has Down syndrome and they catch it early enough, they'll be able to fucking hit you with a little thing that makes your baby not retarded anymore.
Just inject stem cells into there.
Yeah, or like
pump
or
them in
like a thing to suck it out. Just get that extra chromosome right out of there.
Just the smallest needle in the world. There it is. No more chromosomes.
Singular. And then you give it to somebody and they shoot up and they're like their legs work again.
But then like their eyes get crossed and they get that face. Their face just morphs into like a Down syndrome.
It just starts growing. It's like it's
no.
like it's the fucking Wolverine or a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a full moon?
Don't do it. Don't do the sound. Don't do the sound.
All right. So I got another video. I'm not gonna. We're just gonna jump into it. Oh fuck. Fuck.
Okay, that's a good.
Oh
Pause.
fuck! It's ruining it. God damn it.
No, I want to keep looking at this. I'm gonna ruin it.
No, don't look at it.
Cupcakes for sale.
Fuck me.
This week in a Manhattan mall, I held a bake sale.
Was it
A
Stossel?
racist bake sale.
Yeah, I don't know who
We
he
have
is.
different prices here.
It's a racist bake
If you're
sale.
Asian, $1.50. If you're white, $1. If you're Latino or black, 50 cents.
That's not
Is
right.
it based off of income or some shit?
He'll tell you.
Is the cupcake poison?
I didn't come up with this idea. I copied what some students had done. They call it an affirmative action.
That guy's not wrong for asking if it's a poison though, because white
Yeah.
people have given black people cheaper things because they're poisoned before.
Like all those dolls that are made like with lead in them.
And the fucking whatchamacallit, Tuskegee Airmen thing where they gave all them people syphilis. Government.
And bake sale.
Why does every shut down?
Here at Bucknell University, the administrators shut the bake sale down. The Students' Conservative Club said they just wanted to start a conversation about affirmative action, which does make it harder for Asians to get admitted, but easier for blacks and Latinos. But before much conversation started, they were shut down. So I ran the bake sale so we could see what kind of discussion the Bucknell students missed.
I'm
it's
trying
shit.
to make amends for racism and punish the Asians because they have an advantage. They have such high SAT scores.
No, that's not true. Because I had an Asian student in my class that was dumb as a cardboard.
It is stereotyping.
That's not right.
Affirmative action is supposed to help minorities that have been discriminated against. But Latinos and blacks who saw my sign didn't like it.
That makes me feel bad because I'm both Latino and black.
Should I not do this because
So
it
is
might
She gets the 25-cent cupcake.
hurt people's feelings?
Not only it should hurt people's feelings, but it's just like out of sense of respect.
It's very
Cardi
hurtful.
B.
It's very demeaning.
And America has been a bastion of free speech. Oh, except for a few places like the liberal media.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who this guy is, but then
You
he
can
just
tell.
goes
You can
to do
definitely
a-
tell where his mindset is.
Yeah, they just go on to do a panel of like the lady from the college who had the bake sale and some other guy, and then this kid that got kicked out of college for saying that they built a racist parking garage or something. I don't fucking know, but I just thought it was funny the idea of having a racist bake sale.
Well, it's not. It's racist in what his intent is. I think not necessarily. So like, the argument against affirmative action is
No,
like,
I think they're calling it's a racist bake sale because the kids were doing an affirmative action bake sale and they made them stop because it was racist. So that's what makes it a racist bake sale. Like that's why they call it a racist bake sale.
yeah. So, but like their argument is like, yeah, we're giving you a break here because we're giving you a break in the workforce or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's the argument.
Well,
And
in college applications specifically.
specifically, yeah, but affirmative action also people use it for like the workforce and everything. Like they use the same terminology.
That's how you and that person that you work with got in. Kobe.
And there's a lot of like pluses and minuses for affirmative action policies, but it's not because of racism or whatever that they're doing affirmative action. I mean, racism is a part of it, but you're trying to like even the playing field on the people that have been sort of been fucked over for so long that they don't have the legacy, like parents and sororities and shit like that. They can get people in.
Yeah, boosters and all that.
Yeah, they don't have all that. So you got to give them a little bit of help to keep up with 300 years almost of white people just having, you know, whatever they can get in this country through their skill sets versus black people having the skill set but not being allowed to do
What are you talking about? White people had 300 years.
It's been almost 300 years.
Of what?
You're going with that, dude.
250.
Where are you going with this? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean white people have 300 years? White people have had 2,000 years, Sig. Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to let them off that easy?
I'm just talking about specifically here in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess what? There was white people here before the white people you know of.
Yeah? Who?
Whichever the Indians were in charge. Those were the white Indians.
They were?
Anybody who has power is white, in my eyes.
So Africa's full of black, like white people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chinese white people.
What?
Dude, China is like fucking taking over Africa. Did you not know this?
No.
They're lending. So China's doing this thing where they're like lending a bunch of money to these African like ports and port cities and stuff.
Say ports one more time.
So basically, the Chinese are giving money to these African ports and port cities, and they're basically like, here's a loan for however many $1 billion, pay us back in 5 years, or this port belongs to us. So basically, they're loan sharking Africa to get ports in Africa because China wants to make this.
So they're doing what Europe did, like
they're doing what Germany did to Greece.
Yeah, so basically, China is trying to make like a new age East India trading company, basically, and they're going to do it with Amazon. And they're starting their takeover of Africa because Africa is like the motherland of everything.
You think they get India too, right?
Oh,
but India's
it's
got
already
too much money.
It's already like basically China.
India?
Yeah, it's Asian. It's smelly. There's a lot of people.
And they start outbreaks.
Yeah, 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 dude. And they worship cows.
China worships cows?
Well, they don't eat. Oh no, they do.
They do.
Mushu pork, mushu beef.
Yep.
Szechuan house beef. What is it? Kung Pao beef? No. What's the town? It's a town and then beef. Mongolian
Szechuan
beef?
Mongolian beef. Mongolian beef's good.
Mongolia is a town.
Mongolia, though, is like to the north, right? It's like, isn't that?
Yeah,
like,
that's where they built the Great Wall to stop those shitty Mongolians.
No, but isn't
You shitty Mongolians.
isn't what is now Russia used to be Mongolia?
Probably.
There still is a Mongolia, but it's much smaller than it was during the Empire.
Yeah, Genghis Khan, dude. There's one more video I want to show you.
Okay, and what's it about?
Well, just take a look.
Surveillance cameras caught an amazing rescue in Florida,
Willie
and we assure
Geist.
you it has a happy ending. A man was with his new puppy next to a pond.
Now, he says it has a happy ending, but it's not a happy ending that I want. I want the real ending.
I watched a video of these guys from like Morning Joe, right?
I don't know. It's
So-
Sunday Today, NBC News.
He's on, I think he's on Morning Joe a lot, and I saw a clip on YouTube of Joe, I forget his last name, Mika, and him.
Joe Biden.
No, what's his name? Jimmy, I feel like you should know that.
Joe Scarborough?
Joe Scarborough, Mika Brzezinski, and Willie Geist, I think is his name. And they were covering like a furry convention. And Mika talks about the furry convention, like she's saying what happened, like somebody like set off a bomb or some shit, or like set some fire to something. I don't remember what it was. And when she realized what the convention was about, what furry was, she started like dying laughing.
Because she already knew.
On screen. No. Well, I don't know. And then like Joe Scarborough was cracking up too. And he was the only one that kept his shit together and just kept telling the fucking story. He was just like straight faced the whole entire time. I was like, that's my man right there, Willie Geist.
He doesn't laugh at people's kinks.
Yeah. Don't kink shame.
When an alligator grabbed it and then went back into the water, the man immediately jumped in and pulled the gator to shore. The puppy's owner wrenched the alligator's jaws open, and the puppy escaped. Gunner,
No. So the dog's gone, right?
Yeah.
Watch.
Dog, we're happy to say, doing just fine
They
now.
stopped the video. He's about to fucking rip that alligator's fucking jaw. He's about to fucking go like, yeah, and just rip it in half. But they don't show that part. And I've been looking all day to try to find it. And I can't find it.
And his owner too.
Watch. Just watch where the video ends.
Say it is a good reminder always to be careful.
I mean, I guess
with
they
your
could have hit
pets
stop.
in
Whoever was
areas
recording.
where alligators live.
Listen to
Astonishing.
him. Oh fuck. Hold on.
You can hear it like.
Say it is a good reminder always, and his owner too. Wildlife officials say
He's got
it
a
is a
cigar
good
in his
reminder
mouth.
always to be careful with your pets in areas where alligators live. Astonishing.
God damn it. Hold on.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to listen to the sound he makes
and the
after
puppy
the dog.
escaped. Gunner the dog, we're happy to say,
He's
doing
like,
just
"Rah!"
fine now, and his
then it
owner
just cuts
too.
off.
You know why? Because he's probably got his fucking hands pierced with teeth right now.
Oh, you know what? That's true. He probably is. It's probably. He's not killing it. He's trying to get his fucking
hands
teeth out of
free.
his hands. I would have fucking killed that alligator if it took
hell
Otis.
yeah.
If it took Otis, dude.
Dude, if Bobby was alive, God rest his soul, Lord, may he rest in peace in heaven for all dogs where they live. I would have fucked up with alligator. Oh my God, dude, I would have had alligator for dinner.
There's these I don't know if I've ever sent you pictures of it, but there's a guy in my neighborhood whose car was covered in Biden Harris stuff. Like even like all of the windows had window painted like fuck Trump and go Biden and all that. And then he's got a bumper sticker on the back of his car that says warning, driver is gay. He's got a bunch of rainbow flags and stuff. Now that the election's gone, it's back to being all gay. Well, anyway, they have 3 little dogs and they just let them out of their apartment and like they run around by the dog park. And it's kind of annoying.
It is annoying.
So the other day they were like, I just saw them driving around the neighborhood a lot. And I was like, why the fuck are they riding around the neighborhood so much? And I went somewhere and I came back home and on the front of every apartment in the complex, there was a poster that was like, I lost my dog, blah, blah, blah. I'll give you $500 plus a laptop. This dog is my life. And like that. And I'm like, oh, dude. And I was talking to Nicole, and she was like, "You know what? I saw like 3 hawks circling earlier, and then after is when you saw them driving around." But like on the thing, it was like I let him out of the back door for 1 minute, and I turned my back, and now he's gone. Dude, a fucking hawk ate this guy's fucking dog.
You know, I used to be kind of worried about that. Like, what if a big ass fucking bird just grabbed Popey and flew off with it?
Yeah, dude, Otis is like super aware. If there's a big bird up in the sky, like as soon as we walk outside, he'll look up and start barking at it.
He's also thicker too. Like he's heavier than Popey was.
Yeah, he's like 30 pounds.
Even though Popey got a little chunky at the end.
Yeah, he did. Otis would fuck a big bird up. There's that dead deer carcass that Jake was trying to take pictures of. There was a bunch of turkey vultures around it, and Otis was trying to fucking attack them.
What bugs me even more is Nicole like out weirding you. Like Jake, I could see out weirding.
Yeah, they were like, "Let's go chop its head off. Let's go." And Nicole's like, "Here, I got a fucking saw. It's gonna be a little shaky, but we can chop its head." I'm like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Well, with a saw, you're not chopping anything.
Well, you're sawing it.
Yeah.
Chop, chop, saw.
I used to have a machete. That's what we used to clear the bush and shit was machete.
Yeah, dude. One time,
didn't you get like a blister off of that shit?
I did get a blister off that shit, and I also, fuck. What were we saying before?
Cutting off stuff with a machete or the sawing the saw. You don't chop with a saw.
Yeah, you don't chop with a saw, but you do. Fuck, you fucking butt plugs.